Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarujarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Over on the global side, we now have the Extreme Z Battle and Extreme Z Awakening for the LR AGL Majin Vegeta. Today we're going to be talking about team builds and tactics for taking on all 10 stages of the event so you can get all of the Awakening medals and Dragon Stones associated, because if you don't bring in the right units, this can be a fairly difficult event to clear. So we'll talk about all the information here in a minute, but first, make sure you're checking out those links in the description below to follow me on my social media pages and join the awesome Discord community. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. Make sure you're dropping a like on the video if you find any useful information, and comment down below if you have any questions, comments, or if you need additional help clearing this event. So first, let's go and hop over to the Dokkan Wiki. I'm not going to be going over the Extreme Z Awakened stats for this unit. I will say he gets some awesome buffs. I did a video on that on the channel previously, so if you want to go ahead and check that out, I'll put a link in the top right corner of the video right now, and I'll put a link in the description below, so you can go click on those and find out just what awesome stats buffs this guy gets. But let's start out with talking about the event. Of course, as with all LR Extreme Z battles, we've got 10 stages where they get increasingly difficult, and these legendary Extreme Z battles, the LR Extreme Z battles, can be very difficult. But we get 30 Dragon Stones from clearing all 10 stages, as well as of course, the Awakening medals, some Hidden Potential Orbs, and some Grand Kais. And there's also a mission for clearing Stage 7 once, which gives you 3 additional Dragon Stones. So overall, 33 Dragon Stones are up for grabs from the event. Our effective category is going to be Super Saiyan 2. So any Super Saiyan 2 category units you have will take less damage from the Majin Vegeta, and any LR units, which all LRs have the legendary power link skill, will do additional damage. So you want to make sure you bring in LRs and Super Saiyan 2 units, and also this is an AGL type unit, so for type effectiveness you can bring in tech units as well. So for the Super Saiyan 2 category, which is of course the effective category, the only lead unit we have for it right now is the Tech Vegeta that goes and transforms into Majin Vegeta. But there are some other team builds you can bring in. I'll talk about that in a minute. But here are the LR units for the Super Saiyan 2 category. Now, unfortunately, for the Extreme Z battle, unlike the rest of Dokkan, you cannot bring in the same type units like we used to have. We've got the same name update now, but the Extreme Z battle does not carry over to that. So basically what I'm trying to say is these two Gohans, the Tech and the Int Gohan, if you have both of them, you will not be able to bring both of them in. But if you have both of them, I definitely recommend the Tech Gohan, because he is going to be the MVP for this event. I'll look at my team more in a second. We'll get over to Dokkan Battle and show you that. But if you want to bring in all of these LRs, basically the only lead unit that you can bring that's going to have all of the LRs, if you don't have this Tech Vegeta, you can also bring in the LR Fizz Blue Boys, because they have an all-out struggle and join forces category, which is going to include the LR Kalen Caulifla, as well as the Gohans and that Vegeta. So basically your 2 lead units you could bring, again, the Tech Majin Vegeta or the LR Blue Boys. So those 2 are the best bet if you want to get a full LR team. But again, the Super Saiyan 2 category and Tech type is going to be really helpful. So these TURs down here are also going to be very useful for the event. Unfortunately, I do not have the Tech Kalen Caulifla, but if you do have them, bring them in, because they will be a great addition and a great link partner, to the LR AGL Kalen Caulifla as well. So let's go ahead and hop over to Dokkan Battle. This is the team that I've used thus far to get up to this point. The main thing you want to be focused on is tanking with your tech units. So the Vegeta, the Tech Majin Vegeta and the Tech LR Gohan are going to be great units for tanking. The Tech Gohan is going to deal immense damage, and then everybody else is going to be just kind of floating around, and just put them where you're going to get the least amount of attacks on them. The Tech Kaba here is not too bad, but of course he is a free-to-play unit, so he's not going to be crazy amazing. The LR Kalen Caulifla, the good thing with them is they will deal some more damage as far as attacks, because they do have additional attacks built into their passive, because this is a Pure Saiyan category enemy, so they will be doing a guaranteed additional super attack so that's nice for dealing some extra damage. But then another thing is they do have some evasion built into their passive as well, so there are some times if you're getting a lot of attacks in the slot, you can put them there and hope that they evade. But here's another team build, like I was saying, if you want to bring in the LR Blue Boys for a lead, that way you can have a full LR team. Now remember, the reason why that's important is because the LR units will be dealing more damage, and all of these guys are Super Saiyan 2 except for the LR Blue Boys, so you want to be careful if you bring them in that they're not going to be they basically could be a liability for taking a lot of damage on. And on level 10, this is going to be a very hard hitting, the Majin Vegeta is going to be hitting really hard, so you got to be careful. Try not to get them in a spot where they're going to get hit. And then here's another option: if you don't have all of those LRs, try to focus on some tech type units and do your best to get in there. Now the AGL Goku is a super type lead, the transforming Goku, so if you want to bring him in, he is Super Saiyan 2 as well, so he is somewhat of a viable option. But of course, if you have this Vegeta, he is the way to go. But let's go ahead and let's see if we can't go and get stage 10 cleared real quick. This is going to be a difficult event even with these units, so make sure you're paying attention to where everybody is at in the lineup, because one wrong move and one wrong super attack from this Majin Vegeta could be the end of it in one turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this Tech Majin Vegeta into the slot to take all of those attacks, and you'll see his tanking in action there. Let's go ahead and get these guys some super attacks, and hopefully we'll set up for the Gohan when he gets out, the Tech Gohan. Hopefully he will be able to deal some good damage with an Ultra Super Attack, because his passive, basically the more Ki Spheres he gets, the more damage he does, and he does get extra Ki for every orb that he picks up. So here we go, got that Tech Majin Vegeta. Again, he's not an LR unit, so he's not going to be dealing a ton of damage, but he was able to get one of the bars down, and with the super attack here, we should be able to tank fairly well. And you may not know, but 57,000 is not a lot for this event. Definitely not a lot of damage, so we will take that. Got an additional there. And again, this LR Killin Caulifla, they're going to do this super attack, they'll do an additional attack that's a regular attack, and then they're going to do an additional super attack at a minimum. So they are able to get some good damage off, especially if you can get some crits in here. They should be able to help whittle down the Vegeta. They are not the best for tanking, but they are okay. But let's go ahead and see here. Let's get this Vegeta, his super attack again, and let's go ahead and do this. And I actually don't want to get the super attack for the Kaba because I want to give all of those tech orbs to the LR Tech Gohan next rotation. We can get some additional attacks with this Vegeta. Hopefully we'll get some more damage dealt. No crits, no additionals, but you can see he's tanking very well. And again, the super attack is on the Tech Vegeta, so that is where we want it. Because otherwise, if you get super attacked on some of the other units, it could be up to 200,000 damage. And I know we've got a lot of HP because we have a lot of LRs on the team. But again, one wrong super attack from the LR Majin Vegeta, and that could be the end of it. So here we go, we got the Gohan. You can see right there, just those 4 Tech Ki Sphere orbs is going to get a lot of a super attack off for him. Let's go ahead and see here. Putting the AGL Gohan there is going to really help out for Link. And let's go ahead and do this. And let's see. I'm telling you this, if you have this LR Tech Gohan, bring him in. You're just going to see just how much damage he does. He's going to be the main damage dealer if you have him. Get his hidden potential. Get it unlocked as much as you can. Get his super attack leveled up all the way, and get him in here for this event, because he's going to be your main guy here. There you go, 4 million, and we've got the additional attack. Awesome. And if you can get a crit off with him, I think on one of the rounds I got 8 million damage with a crit. So he is your main man. If you've got him, get him. Bring him in here. We might be able to finish him off. Yep, there we go. I was going to say this rotation, if not with the Gohan. So there you have it. And it did take me a few tries on the way up to level 10. I did get KO'd by the Majin Vegeta a few times, so that did look, you know, it was a one run and done kind of thing. However, you just have to be careful because, again, those super attacks from the Majin Vegeta could take you out one shot if you aren't careful on who's taking it. So again, Super Saiyan 2 category with your LR units and prioritize tech type units as well. And you should be able to get in and get it done. Again, if you have any additional comments, questions, or if you need help with your team builds, make sure you're dropping the comments down below. And you can also join us on the Discord where you can have a more open conversation and post screenshots if need be of your box so we can help you out. But that's everything I've got for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Best of luck to you guys. Make sure you're dropping a like if you found some useful information. And again, check out those links in the description for the social media pages and the Discord. And make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today. We'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.